for all of my people that need motivation or just confirmation that whatever they doing, they should keep doing it, that their results are in reach. Even if they ain't right around the corner, they still in reach. It's achievable. The end of the road, I take that back. There is no end of the road. This is an ongoing journey. And even when you reach the destination, that destination has a next path for you to take. And then that destination is going to have an alternative path for you to take. And then when you get to the end of that one, you're going to see 10 different paths of opportunities and possibilities that you never even thought of. So just keep your mind open for one. But for two, you got to understand that everything that you want is to be achieved. It's simply believing that you're going to get there. I'm talking to myself too. Like, I'm not where I want to be, but I do believe I will get there. But I even believe when I get to where I want to be, that is just going to be the start of something new, not the end of my journey. It might be the end of my goal, but it ain't going to be the end of my journey. It's just going to be another stage, point in life. That's just going to be, a new book to be written, a new story. It's going to be an experience to share. It's going to be me living an experience that I never thought I would get to at one point before my mind expanded. That's how I see goals and journeys and how life is now. You just have to keep going. Things seem far away. But see, what happens is when you have a idea of a place you want to be or a thing you want to achieve, and you're too afraid to take that next step, what you'll realize is when you say January 1st, I'm going to do this. And the next thing you know, it's December 31st, and you realize if I would have just started, I would have been a year into whatever that thing was. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time that could be wasted if you never started. Or even if you start and you don't necessarily reach that place, that idea, that vision that you envision, it's still a year of progress in the right direction. I'm going to use body game because I'm big on being in shape. If you weigh 300 pounds and you do, new activities, add healthy habits and lifestyles, changes and things into your life, and you do that for a whole year, you might not be 165 pounds that you thought you was going to be or that you envisioned being, but I promise you won't be 300 anymore. I promise you that even if you are 300, still you won't look the same. Something about you will change because your habits change, the things you do daily change, the energy that you give off change, your aura change. The people will see you different, period. But even then, the journey can't be about other people's perspective. That's something I had to lose. Like, I never care if a person validates what I'm doing, but a lot of times the results that I'm shooting for is to, unfortunately, people please. And that's a lot of our problem. We are doing it to people please. We want to look good, so people think we look good. We look for the compliments. We live for the compliments. We want to make a lot of money, so we have more opportunity to, seek the things that we enjoy. That is the goal. Do the things that you enjoy. Get in shape so you live a more fulfilled life. Make more money so you got more access in this world. Be a more respectable person so you have better people around you. People like respectable people. But don't be a pushover. It is a difference. Respect goes a long way. Being nice goes a long way. But don't be a fool. So, this is confirmation. This video is that. That's all this is. I don't have a big topic for the day. This is just a video that's saying whatever you're doing, keep doing it if it's positive. If you doing something negative, if you strive to be a negative person, unfortunately, as long as you keep pushing for that, you would be better at that too. So, That ain't what floats my boat, but some people live for the negativity also. So, I mean, just keep striving in this life. Keep pushing. Do what you got to do. Don't let nobody deter you. Now, if you're doing what you have been doing and you feel like you're moving in circles, I will say don't just keep pushing in that direction. I will say sit back, take some time to reevaluate. Maybe there is something that you need to change. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You learn from that. You become a much greater person when you go through trial and error, because now for the next person, your friends, your family, your children, you know how to help them so they don't waste as much time. And you didn't waste time. That's another thing too. You got to change that mindset. You didn't waste time. You just use yourself as a human trial, human study. You know, you became the science experiment. But at the same time, you're the alchemist. You're the scientist. Use yourself and experiences as, I can't think of the word, but a controlled experiment. Okay, when I do this, I get this result. When I do this, I get that result. When I don't do this, I still get that result. Because see, people got to understand, not doing anything will get you a result too. You know, like what's in my cup? It's diet soda, diet Coke. Versus regular Coke, I could be drinking this giant cup of regular Coke, and over a year span, it's gonna push me in this direction. But because I'm taking out the calories, that's how many calories being. I'm just gonna say 140 calories a day, just because I'm choosing zero. Versus if I compound 140 calories all year, 140 times 30, I don't know the math right now, but let's just say 380. That's per month. So that's 380 calories, or 3,800 calories a month off of soda. It takes 3,500 calories to make body fat, 1 pound. And do that for 12 months. I can't do that math. But for 10 months, it's 10 whole pounds. A little bit more. Pounds of fat, by the way. 10 pounds of fat is a lot. It doesn't sound like a lot when you're talking about 10 pounds on the scale going from 170 to 180. It doesn't sound like a big difference. But 10 pounds of fat is a huge difference. I went off on I've been ranting just a little bit. But this is confirmation. Do what you do at the highest level. Keep doing it. Keep pushing. You gotta be your greatest self. It ain't no when I become my greatest self. I had to learn that. I used to say that, man, when I become my greatest self, when I this, when I that. It ain't no becoming your greatest self. You are your greatest self. You gotta live in the habits of your greatest self. You gotta think how you believe your greatest self will think. You gotta move how your greatest self will move. And eventually your aura, your smile, your looks, your body, your atmosphere gonna reflect that because you're living it. Like they say, fake it till you make it. I like that expression, but I think it's inaccurate. It's not fake it till you make it. You're just living in what you want to be. You know, people who pretend to be celebrities a lot of times become celebrities. Just work on yourself. Keep working, keep pushing. But this is confirmation that whatever you're doing, keep doing it, as long as it's pushing in the direction of what you want.